Welcome to the Mommy and Sophia Show, and sometimes Ren's out too.
Hey guys, so today we're doing a custom pony, our first episode. So here's Screwball. So this is a duplicate Applejack we made. This is not a video, I promise guys. We just made it ourselves. This is like that was like a practice. And how do you guys think it turns out so far? We made it out of it's not this Applejack.
Yeah, it started out like this.
Yeah.
And then we painted her to look like this.
Yeah.
And we redid her hair, and here is her cutie mark. It's a screw and a ball. And see, her eyes are kind of crazy.
Yes.
And we added new hair thanks to another cool YouTuber named Manda Panda.
Yes.
Shout out to Manda Panda.
Yes.
Thanks for your cool custom pony videos.
Yes.
And we decided to do a video of a custom pony because this one turned out so well.
Yeah.
So on this episode,
we're gonna make Flash Sentry because Twilight is probably gonna love Flash Sentry.
Yeah, so we wanted to make a love interest for Twilight Sparkle.
Yeah, stay tuned.
And in Equestria Girls, she really likes Flash Sentry.
Yeah,
but they never hook up in Pony World.
Yeah.
So we want to make a pony version of Flash Sentry.
If you guys actually are wondering, this is not our real Soarin. We use our videos. It's just one we got on eBay.
Yeah, this is like an
Thanks
extra
to someone
Soarin.
that ever had eBay with that Shining Armor and Scootaloo, whoever you are. Write in the comments below and subscribe.
We didn't get the wings though. He's missing his wings, so we're gonna have to come up with a solution for that. But anyway, so we're gonna repaint Soarin and make him look like Flash Sentry.
Yeah.
Okay, so here is Soarin, and we are going to paint him with acrylic paint, which is permanent, so don't get it on your clothes. And this color is cadmium yellow, and that's about the right color of Flash Sentry.
Yep.
And so the cool thing about him also and Soarin is that they both have this blue, royal blue hair. So instead of pulling the hair out and adding new hair like we did with Screwball, so we took out Applejack's hair and added new purple hair, we're gonna keep this hair. And so instead of pulling it out, we're gonna cover it with tape.
And we got some yellow tape.
Yeah.
Because that's just his skin, and it's my favorite color.
So here we are cutting the duct tape into little strips, and I'm gonna cover all of his hair so that it doesn't get paint on it when we paint him. I put little strips of duct tape on both sides of his mane so that then you can smush them together around the edges and have all his mane covered. Now that we have his mane covered, we need to cover his tail. So we're just gonna wrap one big piece of duct tape around it. There we are. Now he's ready to be painted. Now we squeezed our yellow out into our painting tray, and we are going to start painting. Since it's yellow, you're gonna need to do a lot of coats of paint to get the yellow to fully cover all of the other marks on his body. When you have his body painted, you can start painting his head. Try as best you can to paint around the eyes, because then we're just going to use them as a reference and paint over them to do Flash Sentry's eyes. Now we're just adding more coats of paint, and you have to let the paint dry every few minutes and then add another coat. And I put a bunch of coats of paint on this guy because he had that big mural on that side. So I put probably more than 5 coats of paint on. It took all day. Depending on the pony you have and the color you choose, it might depend on how many coats you use. All right, now that we have our base coat down, we can start painting his cutie mark and eyes. Now I'm gonna do his cutie mark. It looks like a blue shield with a lightning bolt going across. So I'm going to very carefully paint this dark blue shield.
That looks like that.
Yep. This was the hard part. You have to be very careful. There we go. And a little bit of light blue. Now we're gonna do the lightning bolt, which is like a zigzag kind of shape. It helps if you have a really tiny brush to do this.
It's really bright yellow.
Yeah, and it's brighter yellow. Next, we're gonna do his eye. I used a flat tip brush to make a nice thick guy eyebrow.
Yeah.
And then a very skinny brush to go around his eye.
Yeah.
This is a very tricky part. You have to hold your hand so still. Maybe if you need a grown-up to help, that would be a good idea.
Yeah. But if you make a mistake, sorry.
But with paint, you can always fix it. That's the great thing about paint. You can
Yeah.
always just go back over it when it dries.
Yeah.
And cover up the part you messed up on.
Just in case if you don't know that.
There you go. That's looking good. Now we're doing the other side. I laid him down this time. I think that gave my hand a little more balance, doing him laid down on the side like that.
I agree.
And then I decided to make his pupil bigger. And the very, very skinny little black outline around the eye. Very good. Just like that. Yep, looking good. Now let's make it, I did dark blue at first, but I think light blue showed up better, so I decided to add more light blue to his eye. Yeah.
Really pretty too.
Yeah, thank you. There we go. Now Flash Sentry's all painted. See, he has his eyes and his cutie mark. And we are ready to put the satin finish acrylic spray on.
Yep.
Make sure you have a grown-up with you and shake it before you use it and do it outside.
And make sure it's really good.
Yep. All right, now that he is sprayed and dried, we can take off the duct tape and see his beautiful blue mane.
Yay! Finally! Better than it was with the tape.
Yeah, it's a little sticky. There we are. How does he look? Pretty good, Flash Sentry. The only thing we're missing now are his wings. Since we didn't get wings to come with them, we're gonna make our own using these Mario wings. They're a little too big, so we had our dad use an X-Acto knife to shave them down so that they fit inside Flash Sentry's wing holes.
And I hope it really works.
And it will.
Yes,
It will really work.
It will.
But make sure you use a grown-up to help you when you have sharp knives like that.
Yeah.
Now that the wings are shaved down, we are going to paint them the same color yellow as the rest of Flash Sentry. Make sure you do a couple coats to get the right color. And lastly, spray them with your satin finish acrylic spray with the help of a grown-up. All right. There we are. Our last step is just to super glue the wings onto Flash Sentry. So we're going to use some super glue to stick it in the hole, both wings on each side, and then just let it dry, and you're all done. All right, guys, so here we have the finished product, Flash Sentry. He has his cutie mark, his wings, his blue eyes, and he is ready to fall in love with Twilight Sparkle.
I bet Twilight's probably.
Yay! So now we can come up with a video starring Flash Sentry.
And I probably already know what it is. Not going to give away the hint.
That's right.
Well, I kind of got away a little hint for Screwball.
So anyway, I hope you guys liked this, and I hope maybe it inspires you to customize your own My Little Ponies.
Yeah.
And thanks for watching.
Bye.
See you next time.